What up, Jay Twist? Fancy seeing you here. How'd you get in here? Start this baby up. Get the cool air moving. Ow! Ow! I did something getting in and out of my van just now. I got in it at home and got out of it at here, and now my back hurts on the left side like somebody slugged me right in the kidneys. Yo, yo. Morning Grinder Edits. What up, Shane? Oh, I'm heading to Subway. I had to get my drinks first. I need to get the caffeine going. Oh, wow, that's hot. I didn't put enough ice in it. I don't drink this stuff iced down. That's what the guy in there just told me. I'm like, hey, you're older than me. No, I've had a bad back for a really, really long time from playing too rough when I was a kid and on it too many times. Okay, now I look more like the Avatar. Oh, I gotta hit all these sensors off. I sure should stay cool for about 3 or 4 days straight. I want to try and program my TPMS sensor since Walmart didn't. I'm not going to go back up there and let chance them doing it. Hopefully they can be programmed. If not, I'm going to buy 4 new ones and make Walmart put them on and say, you guys didn't do this when I bought the tires. No, you got to. And you charged me for it. Yeah, I got a Subway order now, and then I don't even know, something at 501. That's the better paying order of the two. Payway, I think it's Payway Asian Kitchen, which is funny since I was just on my last live stream just talking about how places that I used to see orders from all the time and now I don't hardly ever see them, and Payway is one of those.
Let's get started.
And when I say orders, I mean I used to see big orders, good paying orders, not small ones very often. And the random one I do see anymore is a small one, but today it's not so small. It's not huge, but it's way bigger than what I've been getting out of there. In fact, let me take a gander at the food subtotal. It's $1,400 worth of food. Well, $1,398.07, close enough. That's on the Payway. This one's small, this Subway. Subway is $464.29 worth of food, 12 items. That Payway, I'm pretty sure is going to be boxed lunches. Holy shit, what is all that? Don't buy it from Autos. Don't buy them TPMS sensors from AutoZone, because there's a good chance you can get 4 of them on Amazon for the price of 1 at AutoZone. I know you can on my van. I know you like to go to the parts store, but when you can save like 75% going on Amazon, I recommend Amazon. If need be, you cash app me the money. I can place the order and have it delivered to that wherever you're going to be. There's Amazon hub locker somewhere. I'll make sure I go click on one of Dashing Grandpa's affiliate links, so when I buy it, if I buy it, if we did that, he would actually get maybe a little something, a little commission out of it. How far? What do you mean, how far am I? 20 minutes out.
Let's go.
14 miles. It's actually the last grocery store I worked at in the produce department. This Subway is right across the parking lot from where it was. It's a Planet Fitness now. It was freaking hot yesterday. I'm glad it was hot inside my trailer, except for the bathroom and the bedroom, because I got that closed off. There's a hallway door that goes into my bathroom, and then another off. So if I really needed to cool down, I just walked in there, because it was 20, every bit of 20 degrees cooler in there than it was out in the living room. There's a still heat advisory till like 7 p.m. tonight. I think we got some kind of cold front moving through, and then it's not. I mean, it's not going to be drastic, but it's going to be a little bit of a break. It rained on. I think it started raining up here last night about 7:20ish. I don't know how long it rained, but it got a little overcast right before that. I never heard any thunder or anything, but we had a good shower, but it was good timing, because like if it was to do it at 1 in the afternoon, that sun would have came back out and just turned it into a flipping sauna. Oh, on this one it's like 3.6 miles. My next one it's like 15 miles. The Payway Asian Kitchen one, because it's going Payway's out there. I think it's going to the Pear Tree Inn right by where I just the soccer Energizer Park where I just delivered my last delivery. I saw that Pear Tree on the way to Energize right before I got there. I'm like, I've delivered there before to that Pear Tree Inn. That's where I'm going today. Kind of ironic. I was talking about not getting orders from Payway. I talked about delivering to that Pear Tree, and now I got both today. Yeah, I mean, just even today, like I don't know, an hour and a half south of here, they're calling for them to be like, I don't know, 8 degrees hotter than here, 7 degrees, something like that. Come on, just upshift up there. I don't know what kind of industrial truck that is two ahead of me, but it sounds like they're just winding out first gear.
Hazard reported ahead.
Hazard reported ahead. And it just pulled over. What is it? And now it's pulling back out. What the hell? You're obstructing traffic. I wonder if somebody doesn't know how to drive a stick. I think he's towing a big flatbed trailer. I can't, there's a truck ahead of me, so I can't, right in front of me, so I can't exactly see what this guy is. It's a truck with a flatbed, and then pulling a trailer. And it sounded like a stick, and I don't think he knows how to drive a stick. You know, it's kind of amazing how many people, what up, Brent? Happy Tuesday to you as well. It's amazing how many people don't know how to drive a stick now. I mean, that's the original OG anti-theft device right there. Get a stick shift. Most of your thieves these days don't know how to drive them. Yeah, if I wouldn't have got stuck behind that guy, he just cost me probably 3 minutes, but not knowing how to drive a stick. And the guy right directly ahead of me. Oh, you stupid freaking Volkswagen. You're already in a turn lane.
Turn left.
Tiguan. This should have me go right down Highway 44. His first gear sounds like a granny low. He probably should be starting off in second gear. It's an old Ford, looks like an old Ford F-350. That's what the cab is. I know you can. You bought one from me. I've had a few vehicles with stick shifts. I've driven a lot. I learned how to drive a stick when I was like, I don't know, 11, 12 years old. My older sister taught me. In her Mercury Capri. It was like a 1980, 79, something like that. I couldn't tell you if it was a 4 or 5 speed, but it was a stick. That's all I know. It was, I knew how to ride a motorcycle, but I figured the concept, well, it is kind of the same, but not really, because the way you go through gears, to the gearbox on a car versus on a motorcycle. I don't like the way the gears are on a motorcycle. I always thought if I got me a motorcycle, I put one of them jockey shifters on it so I can use my hand. I think that would be cool. I think I would like it better.
Exit right.
On Monday morning. Got some old no doubt in my head now. Even though it's Tuesday. Easy like Tuesday. I can't sing. Sound alright in the shower once in a while. Certain songs. It's Randy somebody. I can't tell anymore because of the way YouTube does things. I'm assuming that's Randy Byers. I'm watching the road. What's up, Martin? Okay, everybody just gonna speed so I can't get into my lane? Or no, you're not speeding, you're just blocking me. You realize my lane ends. You saw my blinker come on. Ass hat. Now he speeds up. I get behind him and he speeds up. Next to me, he was just poking along, blocking me from getting over. It's an interstate lane, not your birthright, bucko. Yeah, I heard my 30-minute warning go off. I'm running a little behind today. I'll get there probably 20 minutes early instead of 30. Yeah, happy summer. I don't like summer. I like early spring and late fall. If it could just stay in that temperature range year round, that'd be great. Well, I don't like early spring so much because that's a lot of rain. I just like the more mild temps. this crap we get here in Missouri, the humidity level. The dew point was almost 80 degrees here 2 days ago. That's really high. It really adds to the humidity. And then the humidity was like, I don't know, 140,000%. And there's no removal lives on my street. It was going to cost a lot of money to get me out of my house. I just didn't feel like dealing with the devil's armpit. Today is going to be bad, but not as bad as yesterday. The second delivery will be warmer because it's at 5 o'clock tonight. 5:01. And hopefully I'll be going against rush hour traffic the whole way to the pickup and the drop off. I didn't check to see if the Cardinals are playing tonight either, because I have to go towards downtown for the drop off later. If the Cardinals are playing tonight, that's going to mess traffic up a little bit because of Cardinal Nation. Okay, that's how it's cutting me over. I was wondering how it was going to get me to this. Oh, this might not be the subway that... Hang on a second. It's not. This is not the subway that was in the plaza I worked in. This is I know which one this is. If you've ever been to St. Louis, you may have heard of Ted Drew's Frozen Custard. It's right by Ted Drew's. I didn't even know they did catering out of that one. I hope it's a better experience than picking up Uber Eats there. They don't really staff the store, but like more than one person at a time most of the time. Let me see. Nope, no new chat. No new chat today. Pretty excited about my fish tank though. It's staying fairly clear, but I think it's going to start clouding back up in a day or two. It's the way it usually does. Maybe. I cleaned the tank, but I didn't change any filters. And those sponge filters, you don't really change those. You just wring them out in some of the old fish tank water that you're going to discard. I'll put some chemical in there to kill algae, hoping it might work on that white fungus crap. I don't see the white fungus spreading like it was after I did it the last time. I took the last living plant out of there. I think it's dying. I put it in a cup of water. I might, shortly after I get off the interstate here, I might be buffering because I'm going to go right through an area where if I make a left off this road, I'll lose service altogether. But I don't know what it's going to do if I stay on it, because I bet I avoid it. There's no way I can avoid it today. That's the street I got to take to cut over to get to the subway. If I could avoid it, I would. I don't know if I'm going to flip on Uber Eats after this one or head home, because I noticed this morning I really need to do some laundry today. Should have done it yesterday. It was too hot. The dryer would just add it to the heat and humidity. I mean, it was hot inside. Yeah, Jay Twist, good thing you weren't up here this July, at least this like yesterday, because air conditioner's pumping up. Kind of too big of a space for it to cool down anyway. When it's that hot outside, it is. This is the area I used to do Uber Eats in.
Turn right, and then turn left.
I have to turn the radio down. If I can make out what's playing, this mic definitely can. It's not the same. You don't have the humidity the same. I was researching that yesterday. You're hot. You'll get hotter down there, but it's a drier hot versus up here. I was bored yesterday. I was doing all kinds of stuff, looking up silly crap online. I had zero motivation to really do anything because it's just freaking hot.
In 0.6 of a mile.
Oklahoma City. I'm like I said. I just said Oklahoma, and they always tell me what it is and what it is in Oklahoma City. I'm like, that's not. I just want to know the average for the whole state, not just Oklahoma City and the Panhandle. They're bringing up the Panhandle, and I'm like, I didn't ask about the Panhandle. Oh, it's still going to be humid. It's just different. It's different down there, according to the research. It's not this nasty shit we get here. It's nasty. Humidity anywhere is nasty. I hate humidity. But I'm not going to move to like New Mexico or Arizona because I don't care if it's a dry heat or not down there, man. When it's 107 degrees, it's 107 degrees. That's hot. Look at your dew point too. We get that really high dew point here. That's that's one of the problems. That's where you can see the difference. It intensifies the humidity a lot.
Turn right and then turn left. Turn left.
That's cool that that's this subway, because this is much easier to get to from the highway versus the one I thought I was going to. The parking lot sucks though. I mean, at least they have one, but I mean, it's narrow. You know what, I'm gonna park up here. I was gonna park in like their curbside type stuff, but they got that big post right behind the parking block, which tends to get in the way of my barn doors to open up the back of the van. And I'm getting in a non-reserve spot that doesn't have those damn things. Lisa, did they get your car to Subaru yet? I don't like being that close to that car. Arkansas plates. As close as we are to Arkansas, I never see plates from Arkansas. But I see them on that Honda CRV right there. The real Josh. What up, Josh? Did Tabish get you on here today? Got the AC on high. My next delivery, I'll try and remember my cooler. I remembered it today, but I didn't think I'd need it just yet. But the next delivery, I might, so my phone doesn't overheat. It'll just get pretty dark when I'm inside dropping or picking up the order or dropping one off, because I'm going to put the phone inside a cooler. "16 minutes till the drop off." I need a sip of something cold. Tabish has been getting on here, or Tabish, I gotta say it right if he's on here. But you know, I was pronouncing it Tabish before I ever knew how, long before I knew how to say it properly. Voice text still can't get it right, no matter how I say it. Every once in a while it does, but it still brings up cabbage. I'll say Tabish or Tavish, and it comes up cabbage, rubbish. I don't know. I can't even tell you all the things that came up. Oi! Sounds like you're in across the big pond saying oi. That's a long name. This is my small order, next one's bigger. Says it's drop off only, we'll see. They got that new thing, I don't know if you've seen it, Josh, on EXPEDITE. It's all in red at the top, so drop off only. Deliver the order to the destination, no setup is required. You know, probably 95% of the ones that say no setup, I still set up. Buzz. That's Tabish messing with me there. Mine works. I don't have one of those snooty people iPhones. I got one of those broke people Androids. Even though it's a $1,300 phone. No, I have not. They would come out at 12:30 if I did, and I've not seen one order at 12:30. I did see one. One came. A random order came through for today when I was in the shower this morning. I didn't accept it though. It was like 101 pickup, but it was a bunch of miles for not much money. Hotbox. I don't even know where the Hotbox cookie is. The Hotbox cookie is not too far from where I live, but I don't know where I was going to be at that point in time of the day. And then it was going all the way downtown. That was the problem. It was going all the way downtown. If it would have been going all the way downtown, I probably would have done it. Yeah, I can't pull up the miles now on that one. Yeah, it was only paying $30.44. But it was like 16 something miles, I think. Like this one's only going 3.5. My next one's going 15.3 miles. So yeah, that had to be almost 17 miles that $30 one was going. That's the one I had in my head. It was like 17 miles. Down to Nestle Purina. There's only 76 bucks worth of cookies. No, I didn't get a ghost order. What up, Tabish? Oh, Josh can send them to me now? Josh, a developer, you're on the development team? Tabish, how hot is it over where you live? I know it gets really, really hot over there. We're over here crying about the heat here, and I think it gets hotter over where you're at. At least it does in India. Yeah, Tabish, that guy Jay Twist just got back. He just got the right kind of vehicle. He got out of the Uber Hertz rental deal, and he got back on Expedite. He's trying to get orders, but kind of hard to look him up by Jay Twist. Oh, it's raining a lot there? It rained for about 30 minutes here yesterday evening, right before sundown, so it was perfect. Otherwise, it would have just steamed it right back up in the air if the sun would have came right back out afterwards. It helped cool down my living room. "11 minutes to pickup time." Tick tock, tick tock. I can almost swipe that. I try not to swipe that I arrive till about 10 minutes till. And it looks like they give me about 32 minutes to drive this across town. I'm just going down that way a little bit, right by the historic Bevo Mill I used to work at. That's where I worked at Gourmet Food Works, where we did corporate catering Monday through Friday. We had like 8 delivery vans. I didn't deliver much though. I was a chef. I was in the kitchen making all those box lunches. Sometimes 500-600 box lunches per order. Knock them out. I don't swipe 20 minutes because they always send me that early bird thing. Hey, you're early. Tabish is the man with the plan. I'm still waiting for the Tim thing so we can complete our orders with no signal. All right, Bears, whatever that means. Cool. Faith no more. We care a lot. I was at a hospital the other day and I had no signal. The walk was so far to get back out to the front of the building. Luckily, I got a signal enough to get my order completed. I was thinking about seeing if I could take the elevator to the roof. It would have been faster to get my signal again so I could complete my order. I didn't know the walk was... I swear my hamstrings hurt the next day. I got my steps in because I was booking. I was walking fast. Oh, really? I get full pay when it's like at least under 15. If I show up within the pickup time and for whatever reason they can't fulfill the order, I've gotten full pay. On Expedite. Like that Panda Express one day, they didn't have anything, all the fryers and everything, the pilot's lights were turned off. They didn't have anything to relight them with. And the manager that was there, the store had no manager, so the manager that was there was from another store, and the only way to access the system, he couldn't access the system to get the Expedite or the Easy Cater orders because he didn't have the right passwords. The actual store manager to that store would, but they didn't have one. Yeah, that was a crazy one because I went through the steps just like support told me to do, and took a picture, completed the order right there in front of the Panda Express. And I'm sitting there at my next pickup waiting, and then Easy Cater called me to see what was going on because the customer had told them that the driver had completed the order, but they didn't get the food. And I'm like, I just went through support with delivered, and they told me what to do, and that's what I did. Now I'm sitting at my next pickup because the Panda Express couldn't fulfill the order. And then I've had that one, I think those were on a different platform though, that Papa John's down in the city where a girl just refused to make it because they weren't open yet. And I tried to explain to her that those hours on the door is for walk-in and carry-out, you know, whatever. This is catering. I've been here many times and they've made my order before opening. She wouldn't do it. So I got full pay, and I had a Krispy Kreme's do that to me twice. Said they weren't open yet. I don't pick up from that Krispy Kreme anymore. Tabish, if you're still here, Is there any way we can sync the Expedite app clock with regular like cell phone time? Because it's like 52 seconds fast. That could make a difference on a drop off. Probably think it was Ray Bridges or Rob Tarzio. I think it was Ray. You even said he had completed it 7 seconds late in the beta chat one time. That was over a year ago, and I bet it was on time on his clock, but since it's like 52 seconds fast, that's why it was 7 seconds late. Oh, yours is 2 minutes fast? Oh, good gosh. No, I won't finish anything more than 4 minutes late. Yeah, I didn't know. Because all my cell phones are always, I mean, they'll go by the second. They'll click to the next minute. They're like dead on synced with each other, synchronized. Is this a real order or is it one Josh got you to do? Wait, when's the date on this one? Is this today? Pick up 3 a.m. Oh no. No. Or yeah. wait, what? What's the mileage on this? 1,210 miles, 1,210.92 miles. And it's paying $540.57. Wait. The pickup's like in Miami. Drop off is up in Philly. That would be one for Josh. I'm gonna have to decline that. unless he covered my airfare to get down to Miami, and then the rental fee to rent a Tesla to drive it from there up to Philly, and then airfare from Philly because I turned the rental car back in. Yeah, that's too early. I don't do it that early. See, guys, this is what I got to deal with once in a while. I get these wild orders. I'm like, what? It's Josh, Tav, and Tavis mess with me. Start driving. Yeah, man, it cost me, that whole trip would cost me way more than $540 in gas. I need gas now. I'm under a half a tank, and that's usually my E. I try not to let this get under a half a tank. But I wasn't conveniently by a Costco the last couple days. I'll go by the one by my, I don't like going to the one by my house. They're usually like 20 cents more a gallon than the other Costco's. And when you got a big tank, those 20 cents a gallon adds up fast to dollars. They're 1,200 miles. You fuckers. That would be a UDM order. He's down in Miami. If he's still doing catering, I haven't seen any of his content in a long time. I would reckon he's still doing catering. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to go get this money. I wish I could leave the van running. I don't want my phone to overheat, but we'll see. Grab some samples. No, I just go and get gas most of the time. I only go in when there's nothing I need right now from inside there. I spend too much money when I go in there and throw half of it away because everything's in bulk, and I'm not a big family. I'm just one guy. My belly's not that big. Better not get that big. Not while I'm live. They're still making the sandwiches. They said it'd be like 5 minutes, so it'll probably be like 15, 20 minutes. Their times are never accurate. I see them still cutting the bread, so the sandwiches aren't even made, so I'm guessing 15 minutes. Well, pickup times right now, they can probably run 10 minutes late. I'll still get it there on time. I gotta rearrange my bags back here from those big pizza orders I had. I got pizza bags in the way. Get them out of the way. You can go up there. Alright, we good. We good, we good. All right. I really gotta pee. Their restroom says out of order. It's probably the only one they have. They have a dining room. This is a public restaurant. It's a health code violation to not have a restroom open. Come on. Probably have to go right up here and make a right. Yep, that's what it's telling me to do. Drop off time's 11:30. Yeah, I'll get there at 11:23. Perfect. Even with them running me like 13 minutes late. Oh, it wants me to go up Chippewa. But I don't want to go up Chippewa. I wanted to go a different route. I'll take their route because that's what the timer's based off of. I don't exactly need a GPS down in this area. But I know there's construction going on since I don't deliver down here much anymore. I'm not up to date on, like, they got construction right in this intersection, the water department. Ah, crap, the light's just turning red on me. Must be late. Yeah, Tabisha, if you're still here, the new thing saying that there's no drop off, no setup, whatever, the big red thing. I was saying, I don't know if you were here yet, about 90 to 95% of those that say no setup, I usually still end up setting up. The customers don't know exactly what to do there. That's from what I've heard from them. And I can usually typically set it up a lot quicker than they can. Now, deliver that, it was a different, totally different. About 95% of all my drop-offs through deliver that were no setup required. Just hand it to them. But they were much smaller orders, to tip pool. There's Ted Drew's, world famous Ted Drew's frozen custard. Now they got a gift. There's the gift shop. I heard they had a gift shop. Now it's right there. I just passed the restaurant where I did my first para order on DoorDash that I normally would have declined. It came in at $18.32 for a double for both from that same restaurant. But it was going like 12 miles or something. It was going to an area I didn't really, it was going to a good area. I just didn't really work out that way. But then Para kicked in and said it was paying $38.32. I remember saying, shoot, I would have done it for $28. And then the first drop-off tipped me $20 cash too, so I made $58.32 on an order that I would have normally just declined. But then 3 days later, Para quit working. Yeah, that's about it when they meet me with a cart. Like this one says no setup required. I've never delivered to this place, so we'll see. It's not a very big order though. It's just boxes from Subway. He was trying to explain to me what was in what, and I'm like, a marker goes a long way. Like the driver is going to remember what you're telling them in all these like 9 or 10 boxes that look identical. After shuffling them around, getting them in the bags and delivered. Well, I put them in bags. Most other drivers here don't. This is probably going to take, it's taking me to Merrimack. Oh, I veered to Merrimack. It's probably going to take me to Morgan Ford. Now I'm passing, I'm about to pass the one that I thought I was going to go to. Oh no, this is Hampton. This is Hampton Village. There's no Subway here. There was a Firehouse Subs. I went in there to pick up an Uber Eats one night. They had no bread. They didn't have most of the toppings or the things for a sandwich. They were out of stock on everything. I'm like, why don't you turn your Uber Eats and all your online order stuff off? If you can't make any of the food, why keep taking orders? Yeah, they could never get a good crew in that location. And they ended up closing. Been a while now since they closed. I never did any catering out of that one. I probably wouldn't have accepted it if I did see one because of my past experience with how crappy it's ran. I mean, if they can't make 2 sandwiches for a Uber or DoorDash order, you think they could put together a catering order? Now, there's one down on Lindell in the city. They're pretty good. I'll go to that one. There's closer ones to me, but I just don't see orders from them. Yeah, some of the big name restaurants that have multiple locations, that I see orders from their locations that are 35 minutes from me, but not the ones right down the road from me. I almost want to go to each one of those restaurants and find out why I never see if they do catering out of those locations. I know the Bob Evans does, but they've had some issues at that location of not having things ready. But there's orders. But I better get to the one in St. Charles is like 36 or close to me. Fazoli's is another one. There's a Fazoli's like in Shiloh, Illinois. It's a good drive. I see more catering orders that are out of there and their location in Bridgeton versus the one that's 15-minute drive from my house.
Turn right.
Turn right? Why turn right? You have me going straight. You have me going up to Merrimack and veering right. That should be. Now I'm going to pass the plaza I thought I was going to. Oh, on your DoorDash ones? Oh shit, the light turned green right after I stopped. I'm still going to get there within parameters.
In 0.6 of a mile, turn right.
That's something I don't like on these pickups, when the restaurant will run you like 12 minutes late. You don't get that time back. The driver's just screwed. You're just screwed out of that time. It doesn't get added on to the tail end. Well, they ran 12 minutes late at the restaurant. Drivers should get an extra 12 minutes to complete it. Or waive all metrics from that point, even though it wasn't past 15 minutes. I don't care if I get the wait pay. I don't want to get the penalty for not getting it completed on time. Because that would cost you a lot more in the long run than the 50 cents wait time you might get. I really don't care about wait time pay. I'd just rather things be ready on time. I get there on time.
Turn right.
I know there's certain restaurants I know that usually slack. They're slackers. I will go in there 10 minutes early just to put a little fire under their butt to let them know that I'm here. I just went in this place early. Not very early, but I went in there a little bit early. There's a homeless encampment right over there. I see a bunch of tents, a little mini tent city. Okay, I'm going up here on Gustine. It's right there. I'm trying to get in my head where's the quickest public restroom that's clean after I drop this off. I just gotta pee, but there's a Quick Trip right here that always has homeless people bathing in the bathroom. And so their bathroom's disgusting. Well, that's most of QT's around nowadays here, but that one's even worse. This is the area I don't drop off Uber Eats at. It's too sketch. Like, I deliver to that house. I guess I broke the geofence. Oh, it says I arrived at my drop-off. I'm clearly not there. I'm not even to their street yet.
Turn right, and then turn right.
I may set an alarm for 1 o'clock just in case my buzzer doesn't go off for Frederick today. Well, doesn't DoorDash give you like an extra $3 to set it up on a catering order? Why aren't you people going? This is a stop sign, not a stoplight. It's not going to turn green. Oh, there's construction on the other side and somebody's holding a stop sign up in the air. I see it now. He's directing traffic. He is the stoplight. That's stupid. Some people are on a delivery here, buddy. No, I won't stop at it. Okay, let's see if I can find this place. Somewhere right here. Man, they got a whole shoulder full of cars, but they're sticking out into the lane of traffic. This says AMF Western Bowl. This doesn't look like my drop-off, but that's a Storage of America building. Oh, it's right there. There's a sign over here that says AMF. I wonder if this used to be a bowling alley. I do not know. That looks like a post office. This is strange. This bowling alley sign just... Yeah, I bet they're used to one of these buildings. That looks like that could have been a bowling alley at one time. I recognize that style of roof. I never knew there was a bowling alley back here. AMF Western Bowl. I may have to look that up. See what that's all about. I just marked that I've arrived. Pull down a little further here. I'm kind of blocking the entry. Oh well, they can get around me. I'll be right back. I gotta go up steps. Yay. Damn. I'm in a hurry and I can't get stuff out of my pockets because everything's sticky. Find out where this road goes here. Delore. AutoZone, Loughborough. That's 9 minutes. I'm not as close to that as I thought. I'll tell you what, I've got to pee so bad. I'm going to that one I don't like where the homeless people bathe in the bathroom all the time. Wait, I'm sitting down right now. I don't feel the urge as bad now. Come on.
We are all set. Let's go.
I'm gonna go to the AutoZone I used to work at and use their bathroom. U-Haul truck let me out. Oh, he was pulling in where I was pulling out of. That's why. I knew he wasn't being that nice.
In half a mile, turn left.
Yeah, I don't know if other people. I know. Dang! I just went through a freaking dip and a half. The open order board on Expedite, I rarely see orders on there, and in fact, when I do, they usually text. I've delivered to that place right there before. Been a couple of years, but I delivered there. I remember. It's a small trucking company, but no, the open order board here, I couldn't tell you how many times I clicked that I was interested. I never hear anything back, and I check it often and I never see anything on the open board unless I get that text first. And I'm assuming when I get that text, it's been sitting on the open board already. And then the text goes out to everybody. Because I just had one, I think on Sunday, I wanted it. It worked. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible, and it worked with what I was already doing. But I didn't get it. But I've heard other people in other markets, they never can get anything off the open board. They'll click interested, but they never get the order. Unless it's like DC. I hear their open board at least used to be loaded with orders all the time because traffic is so bad down there, nobody wants them. Even the good paying ones. There used to be a bar right by these railroad tracks. We went and played darts at it one night, I think. I think it'd be up here on the right. There's an Emo's. That whole strip looks new.
In a quarter of a mile,
Adult.
turn right.
I think that was it, but it's an adult daycare now. Oh, that might be that may be the name of the bar now, adult daycare. I didn't even sink in right away. Yeah, it's my turn. You just wait your turn. God, I got road construction just riddled in all these neighborhoods down here. Just little bits of road construction. My headlights are on. All right, now I'm on Grand. I'm about ready to turn on Grand. This will take me all the way over. There's a gas station right here, but I don't feel like getting shot today. They've had shootings at this gas station. I think, if it's the one I think it is. I can't see it. There's a building in my way. This used to be a really, really good area. In fact, St. Mary's Boys High School's right there. This used to be, I had family that lived down in this neighborhood back in the 70s, 80s, and it was really nice over here, and it's went to crap. Now you're seeing bars on doors and windows. Didn't used to see that. Yeah, I've got a lot of friends that went to that boys' high school. I wanted to go to it. But ain't no way my parents were going to pay for me to go to school.
Turn right.
I didn't do that good in high school. I did great when in college when I went to culinary school. I mean, I was on the dean's list, which is basically honor roll. Got offered a chance to study abroad in Canterbury, England for like 6 weeks or 6 months. I don't know what it was. But it wasn't for culinary. It was academia. Yeah. Because of my good grades. If they would have had something where I could have went to Italy for 6 months for the culinary side of it, I would have been all on it. I didn't want to go to France. They didn't have that available either. There's a good Thai place, I can't think of the name of it, in New York. This guy, I think his name on YouTube is American Turk, T-U-R-K, he's Turkish. And people will send him an email or message. They'll reach out to him somehow about, say, a restaurant here. It's a good restaurant, good people running it and owning it. It's just not, it's struggling. Then he'll go there and eat at it. And check it out. That Thai place he ate at, look, the food looked really good. A little pricey for me because he was telling the prices. And the owner was super nice. They had seemed like a good staff. And the food, like I said, it looked amazing. It was really good looking food. But I don't know how business picked up after that. Now I saw him this morning at a Greek restaurant. I don't know where it was located. After he was revisiting after he had went in there, and it was like a ghost town when he went in there the first time. I saw clips of that. It was packed. In fact, he talked to some people. They said they tried coming in the day before, but it was like a 45-minute wait. It was that packed ever since he went in there and had dinner. That's an influencer right there. Somebody that can do that in the best of ways. Oh, and he tips when he orders food when he goes to that restaurant the first time. He tips out of this world. And the Thai place, he gave her an extra, the owner, an extra $1,000 on top of the like $100 tip or something like that. They ended up giving the cook the $100, or he gave the cook another $100 because I think the server got $100. And I didn't see him take it back, but he gave that cook, the guy that made all that delicious food, a $100 tip too. And then he gave the owner $1,000. He should have did it the other way around. Gave the cook $500, the server $500, and the owner $1,000 because she owns the place.
At the roundabout, continue straight.
This roundabout, look, I'm going through a roundabout. Did you see me turn my wheel? That's some of these roundabouts. They didn't enlarge the intersection. They just put the circle in the middle. This one they added some extra medians.
At the roundabout.
But I had to turn the wheel here the way it used to be. Now I just got to go past the street a little bit further and then turn my wheel left. They're here to slow people down.
Turn left. And then
I believe his name's American Turk. Check him out. Tell him Gigwise Outdoors sent you. He has no idea who I am. I haven't even commented on any of his stuff. Hell yeah, I got the green light. Hell yeah. That means I don't have to sit there for 5 minutes. And I'm not much closer to the bathroom. I might know a driver working here today, but that's it. It looks like Kathy might be working. Anybody else I used to work with is not there. That might not. Oh no, that's Big Mike's car. I forgot he got one of those. It's similar to Kathy's. She's a parks driver. Mike's been there like 22 years now.
turn right. Then turn left.
Mike's cool. He's really into music too, and he's got a memory on music like no one I've ever met. I could play some random one. not even a one-hit wonder from like 1983 and play him like 2 seconds of it, and he knows what the hell it is. I'm like, how do you know? I used to just quiz him on it when we were working together. I'm like, how in God's name do you even know that? And then he even knows like how they danced in the videos, because one of them, Dom Commissar by Falco. I never saw the actual Falco video back then. It was like from 1982. He knew the video. He's like, he was doing the dance from the video. I'm like, how do you remember that? Because it was the American one from something Fire that had actually was in English. That's the one that got popular over here of the same song, but it was different. They switched the lyrics up. But oh yeah, I gotta pee. I'm stamping my foot like crazy. Take this, take this. I gotta lock the door down here though. All right, it's not overheating. What up, Ray? I hope you're feeling better, Ben. If you're still here, man, that breakfast didn't look too bad. It just needed some sausage gravy. Oh, I feel better, guys. I had to pee so bad. I saw both the people I know that still work here. There's only, I think, three people that still works here from when I did. They hired 3 or 4 people to replace me. They still haven't figured out what's wrong with you? I don't know what's wrong with you. Whew. Oh, get that cool air up flowing. Back of my neck's wet. There you go. Did you get on Skip Cart and Meals Now? Brock told me that Skip Cart's a thing down there in Tulsa. That I don't know. Oh, that's an easy order you got, Jay. Jay Twist. I don't know what time it is, but that's an easy order. I don't know the restaurant, but it'd be like a 1 or 2 catering bag. Yeah, my buddy Mike in there is going to go check out that Shunned at a Funeral band right now. Because I told him they sound good, but then after more investigation, I found out it's 100% AI. None of it's real people playing the instruments or the girls you see in the video. Oh, hell, oh yeah, Zifty too. I wasn't even thinking about Zifty. The Meals Now, just try and do something with them. Get a few under your belt, and hopefully they start calling you. I'm gonna hit the road here. The girl Chelsea that used to work here with me, Mike just asked me if I heard about what happened to her. I said, yeah, she died, but I don't know how. I figured it was cardiac arrest like all these other people keep dropping dead of that shouldn't be dying. She drowned in her bathtub. I was like, what? No clue how that happened, but she drowned in her bathtub. I don't know how that happens.
Turn right, and then turn right.
But it did. I don't know, maybe she fell asleep and went under the water. I have no idea. Only her and God knows. Yeah, that's been over a year now. In her, they hadn't been together long, her and her husband. He misses her miserably, so I can't think there was any foul play from him because it was just past a year since it happened, and he's posting more pictures of her on the Facebook, on her Facebook. Oh, I smell fresh asphalt. It looks like I'm driving on some pretty fresh asphalt. Right, that lane. All right, back on the road. Okay, that guy's driving way too fast. There he goes, and the guy next to him. Your cars aren't meant to drive like race cars. It's like Chevy Cruze and a Toyota RAV, like an older one. Shit, everybody's flying by me. I'm doing 62. Well, hopefully they start getting you some extra money to get those days started with, make it easier to hit your daily goals. And then hopefully eventually they'll get you to the point where you can just go do a couple catering orders and call it a day. That may take a bigger vehicle though, but at least you can work your way up to that now. And I would recommend a second, not a replacement. So you always got a backup. 2 running vehicles. And you know after 6 months your insurance is going to come down. As long as you make all your insurance payments, after 6 months it starts to drop. Because you no longer have that month lapse. It takes like 6 months to get it to start moving back down though. That's what it took me when that happened, when it wasn't my fault, it was Progressive's fault. I didn't know they canceled me. And why they canceled me was utter bullshit. Because they got the check a day late because the mail took forever to get it there. I mailed it a week early. I still remember the time when I was living next door to my grandma. And I had her mail my car payment in for my Firebird. And then I don't know how long, it was a little bit, and I got that letter back in the mail because her stamp wouldn't stick. So she took Scotch tape and taped the stamp on the envelope. You can't do that. You can't tape over a stamp and tape it to an envelope. Happened. Which back in the 90s, that's kind of a hefty car payment. Just that snow cone stand. Actually, I think the snow cone stand looked like it was open. That was my old snow cone stand. Lung disease? Well, I hope they can fix that, Ray. Are they going to keep you on the oxygen after they, I guess, let you go home, dismiss you, whatever they discharge you? I think it's discharge. I don't know. I never really spent any time in a hospital. I don't know what that. I know they admit you. I guess discharge is what I'm looking for. Just looking for the proper terminology. I kind of need to run by Dollar Tree and grab a couple things. Oh, it's Tuesday and they've got sushi for $6 on Tuesdays. Yeah, I think I am going to go by Dollar Tree and the grocery store there and grab some lunch. I'll probably grab 2 of the sushi and get the hell out of there and not buy anything else. That's how they get me. Well, unless I see a good deal on some fried chicken. Cold fried chicken. I don't buy it hot.
Exit right.
It's the same stuff cold that they make hot. It's just cold. I throw it in the air fryer and make it nice and crispy again. I have words. I can always come up with something. May not be the right words. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine that's treatable. They need House MD in there to figure out just what in the hell's wrong. Or somebody like him. Diagnostic doctor. The hell was that? Felt like something ran up my leg. It's just the wind. Oh hell, I needed to get off there and go to Costco. Son of a gun, I need gas. I'm gonna have to go back up here. Shit. Which way is gonna be? I'm gonna go, I guess, get off and get back on the highway. That's gonna be the quickest route. Not really. I can take some back roads and cut through a lot of stoplights. I'll just get off at the next exit and backtrack. Damn it. Don't need that. I'm gonna open it back up. Yeah, I gotta do a load of laundry. Actually 2 loads as soon as I get home. Get that knocked out in between deliveries today. I hate to do it because it's gonna heat up the place, but it's hot, but not as hot as yesterday. Hopefully I'll start feeling that cold front coming in when I'm doing my next one. And I think they backed the time up on me. I thought it was 5:01 pickup. I'm almost positive it was, but it's 4:32 now. I know they made things changed up on it because the pay went down $1 and then it went up $7. So overall the pay went up, I think, $5 or $6 on it. That was yesterday. I hate when they do that because it makes me think they're going to cancel the order. I don't want to hear anything getting altered on any of the orders that once they're in my queue. Huh. There used to be a Taekwondo place here, An's Taekwondo. I don't see it anymore. Well, the dude's got to be like 85 years old now. He couldn't, he's Korean, Mr. An. He couldn't hardly speak English. Back when I worked at Radio Shack in 1990, he came in to have me record his message on his answer machine because he couldn't speak English good enough. He had 2 locations. That was one of them. Well, unfortunately, we can't block a merchant's orders. I wish we could, because there's that orders from them, and it's just a long drive to get there. Area I'm at right now, when me and the ex-wife was looking for a house. There's some nice ranch houses. This is a really nice neighborhood too. Yards are bigger. Where we ended up at. And it's the same, pretty much the same area. The house we bought's not far from here at all. There's one for sale right there I would have rather had. I never but I mean, people take vacations, but we don't deliver to them. We deliver to businesses primarily, but at least I do. Damn, that's a fancy lemonade stand they have there. I just waved at them. That girl looked like she was 13, 14 years old. She's got a hell of a lemonade stand. Her dad definitely helped build that. More construction right there. There's a traffic controller. God, I'd hate to be doing construction out in this weather. This is just brutal. Okay, you're gonna wait. I got the right of way. Let's see. Quick Trip has gas for $3.89 right there, and I'm gonna go to Costco right here. I cut around the back way to get over here through that subdivision. Yeah, they call them subdivisions out here in the county. In the city, they're neighborhoods. I don't know what the hell subdivision we bought that house in. I just know it was Green Park. That's the municipality it's in. My headlights are on again, damn it. I wish these wouldn't come on. What up, Chevy? Yeah, we only got rain for a little bit yesterday, but it was just perfect time of the day for it to actually rain. It cooled down my trailer. It was still hot inside, but not as hot as it was. And it was like within 10 minutes you could feel the difference. It was nice. Yeah, this Costco is the most expensive on fuel out of the 3 to 4 I go to, or 4 to 5. But one of those is the business center. I don't go to the business center because they the pumps pump too slow. Tell you what though, there's never a line there. It takes me twice as long to get gas there with no line. Because our pumps are so slow. The attendant there said they're pumping quick, and I'm like, no, they're not. Because the last time I was there, I stopped it and drove 5 minutes down the road to the other Costco that I like to go to, and got gas there. Mercury, Grand Marquis. Those are good running automobiles there. They may look like old people cars, but if you ever run into a good deal on a clean Grand Marquis or Crown Victoria, or even the Lincoln Town cars, preferably the Lincoln Town cars, they're a little more luxury. Get one. They're tried, true, and tested. Only the guy in front of me in the Grand Marquis didn't wait for the lady ahead of him to finish gassing up, which he's just now getting finished, and now I'm stuck here waiting for him. Yeah, it was like 100 here yesterday without the heat index. And just so you all know, because I keep getting asked, I have not seen one of those big van orders at 12:30 yet. Guys said it when they came out that those are rare orders. You don't see many of them. Even when you got the best of metrics and the highest up on the tier. Well, yeah, you got a good trim level on that Focus. And they're way better than that, I guess the first generation, that 02 you got. But looking at the interiors of the other Focuses from the same year as your new one, you got the best out of them. Okay, the lady in the leads just now finished. I thought she was already finished. She was on her phone. They don't pay attention. The guy in the Grand Marquis tapping it right now, so he should be done any second. I'll wait. I'm not going to go around him. I got to look what I keep my cousin put it on Facebook, and on this guy's got a sticker on his Grand Marquis. It says vote no. Vote August 4th, no on 4 and 5. I need to find out what 4 and 5 are. I don't know what the hell that is. It's something local here in Missouri, so unless you're in Missouri, you don't know what the hell it is. Waiting for coffee. Come on, dude. You're done. He took a picture of his receipt as it printed out. I've never seen that before. I just got a box, I put them in back here. I should get an app for that and just snap a picture and throw them all away. Forget about them. All right, I'm gonna get gas. I hate to do it, but I'm turning it off. They bitch at you if you don't. Ugh, God, this air just makes me gag when I get out and inhale. Yeah, gas is $3.78 at this location. I'm pretty sure it's $3.49 over at the other location. It's only 11 cents cheaper here than the Quick Trip across the street. It didn't used to be that way until they built a new gas station here. I almost don't even want to fill it up. Just get it up over a half a tank and then stop it, so I can finish off across town later. Not today. Thought I heard it stop, and I'm like, there's no way. Yeah, I just passed 9 gallons. They're probably going to take over like maybe 23 gallons to fill it up. Just past 13 gallons and going and going. Just hit 17 gallons and going. Just past 19 gallons and $72 and going. There's 21 gallons and past $81. What did they say it was going to take? Like 22 gallons? 21.98 gallons at $83.29. God. That's another reason I don't like it getting that low. You're over $4. It should be... Oh, I thought that was Jay Twist that said that. I'm like, wait a second. We're never cheaper on gas here than down in Oklahoma. Hey, person from Illinois, that's a parking lot, not a parking spot. Lady looked way too old to be driving. Deerberg's in Fenton. That's what it is at the Quick Trip out here. I just paid $3.78.
Let's go.
frickin' Costco here because this is the expensive Costco on gas. I'm pretty sure it's like $3.49 or $3.54 over at the one I like to go to. And I need to tighten this thing up. I'm gonna pull over here for a second. Okay.
0.1 of a mile. Turn right.
My mount was getting a little wobbly. I need to get my robo grips that'll work to tighten this up real good, but they're in my hot tool room, and I don't want to go in there because it's probably over 100 degrees in there, and then all that heat's going to flood into my living room. Take it forever to cool back down.
Turn right.
I think I'm going to fix part of that problem here real soon. I need to get some 2x4s and make a frame around the 3 windows that are out there facing south, and then screw some T111 wood siding right over it and block those windows completely off.
In 0.1 of a mile.
From the outside.
Right.
I don't want to remove them. Well, I kind of do.
Turn right.
It's unnecessary to have 10 windows in one room. 3 facing north, 4 facing east, and 3 facing south. It's an atrium, like a greenhouse. It gets extraordinarily hot in there. I just want to make it look nice on the outside so it doesn't look like there actually was windows there.
In 0.1 of a mile, turn right, and then
If windows,
right.
new windows weren't so damn expensive, I wouldn't mind leaving
Turn
one
right,
window
and then
on that
keep
side,
right.
one window right across from it, and then 2 windows, the 2 middle windows on the east facing, the actual end of it. Then that'd be only 4 windows left out of 10. And if they're thermo windows, you know, insulated,
right.
multi-pane
Keep right.
windows, they keep the heat out and the cold out a lot better than these old ass trailer windows. Ooh, that was cold. That was in the air coming out of the vent. My earbud was cold. That felt good. Now I'm back right where I was earlier before I had to make a big U-turn and go back. Let's try and avoid this other state reported ahead. Yeah, it's still back there. Yeah, people were flying by me the last time. Back there. Yeah, I need to do research again and figure out what that is I gotta do for it. If you're so close I can barely see it in my mirrors, you're too close. I saw his headlights in my mirror, my camera. I didn't hit a hole, not recently. There, you little Ford Escape. You can go around me now if you want. You can see if you can get... Oh, nope, they're getting behind me again.
In 1 mile, exit right.
12:24. We'll see in 5, 6, 7 minutes if I get a 12:30 big van order. Shoot, I got to be in and out of Deerbergs because I don't get a signal. It's so you can't use the coupon now. I did that with the gooey butter cake. I just put it back. I couldn't get the coupon to work, so it was like $2 off. What lane's that big truck getting in? Because I am going to get in the other.
In 0.15, turn left.
Don't give me the stink-eye Jeep. You did the same thing I did. You didn't want to be behind that big truck either. When they going to figure out what's wrong with your car, Lisa? What's going to be a nice gift? You give them something? You lost me somewhere.
Turn left.
That just moved, it did. Moved when I was making the turn. Oh, the gooey butter cake. I gotcha. I'm telling you, you need to take them 3. One to get their fix, one that Donna can hide for herself, and then the other one for the family. I'd take 3. Actually, I think I'm not gonna get off at 141. I think I'm gonna go to that next exit and come in the back way and avoid a couple stoplights. I'll end the stream when I get the Dollar Tree. I was thinking about going in the pet land and getting some shorts, but I don't have time for that today. I got to get back home and get at least one load of laundry done. But I really need to get 2 done, and at least a second thrown in the dryer.
In 1 mile, exit right.
Well, you just keep at it. Do the grunt work. You might be able to get up there quicker on the Meals Now and Zifty, at least for a little while. Because Meals Now will start calling you with orders. Just prove to them you got all that equipment. And I know they've done it in several other markets. I assume they do the same down there. This might be the turn lane. I really don't know. They still haven't striped this road. They had this paved when you were up here in June, J Twist, and they still haven't striped it. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't going to get off here. Doggone it. I meant to pass it up.
Turn right.
Now I got to deal with traffic at this intersection, and I might have to wait at a red light. Nope, it's turning right down there right now. It might turn green by the time I get there, but I doubt it. Petite, just, or Instacart, Spark, good for you either. I do like that big walk-in cooler at the On the Run, Mobile On the Run, BP On the Run with the beer cave. Just go in there and be like, the wind's always cold in there. You feel a breeze.
You have reached your destination.
And it's nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting these Mountain Dew kicked up. Orange citrus. I kind of like them, these energy drinks. They're helping me on days that I don't have any catering from getting the caffeine headaches. Because I'm not getting that jolt of caffeine from these Crappuccinos. That's the only reason I do the Cappuccino is for that caffeine. I don't like drinking hot stuff this time of year because it's already hot outside. Okay, now I'm at the parking lot. Oh, I don't know why I lost. I'm just another place to lose signal now, I guess. I said you need to get them 3 gooey butter cakes. One to get the fix, one for Donna to hide for herself, and the other one for everybody. Really don't want to shut the van off, but I have to go inside. Well, that one you'll do tomorrow will that'll get you unlocked. I gotta confirm my order. Boy, it's gonna be tight to get 2 loads of laundry done. I'll definitely get one done and dried. Another one may still be in the dryer when I leave. I'll be back out about 3:25-ish maybe. Yeah, that time of day I'm gonna have to leave that early in case the rush hour traffic screws me up. I'm wondering how it's gonna get me downtown. Well, I'll figure out how I'm gonna get downtown to drop it off once I see the traffic going the other way when I'm going out to pick it up. Because there's a chance it may want me to go back down that same highway to get to I-6440. But I can cut over to a different highway to get to I-6440, but that can be a nightmare at that time of day too. But I'm going to run into that regardless which way I go. I'm going to pass that intersection. Is that a goth chick? Definitely a goth chick going in Petland. I should go in there and check out the goth chick. She had them thigh-high black boots on. I'll catch y'all later, though. I'm going to go get my drinks from here and go get my lunch from Deerberg's real quick. And then go get my laundry started. And hopefully get all that done before Frederick sends me orders at 101. So I'll catch y'all later at about 3:30, 3:20, something like that. I'll be out live again. Peace. Gigwise.